Yeah. Running these charts, watching FOMO traders tearing their bags apart. By the top, sell the low, now they crying in the chat. Should've checked the levels, now they funds ain't coming back. Candle wicked up, now they chasing that green. Didn't check resistance, now they stuck in a dream. Market makers laughing while they filling their shorts. Retail wrecked again, should've studied the course. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Green candles got them feeling like a crypto king. One red wick and they losing everything. Selling in a panic, market makers love it. Smart money lurking while the weak hands dump it. Charts don't lie, but emotions do. Gotta have a plan or the market wrecks you. Successful traders don't chase, we don't trip. Buying them dips while new traders just slip. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Tops ain't for buying, bottoms ain't for selling. But new traders don't learn the lesson. They see a pump and they jump all in. Next thing you know, the liquidation begins. Successful traders stacking up while they fall. Waiting on the pullback, yeah, that's the call. Smart money wins while the new traders get wrecked. Study the game, show the market respect.
Let's make this money, don't get wrecked. Every trader must show the market respect.
That's right, guys. We got to show the market some respect. So let's do it in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time. You got it. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated, boring terms, pattern memorization. I mean, that stuff's boring. Who wants to do that? I don't. Hopefully you don't either. And if you do, if you have a great memory, good for you. I don't. So I keep everything very, very simple. Speaking about simple, let's go ahead and put on some music, some background music, if I can find it. While we're doing that, of course, I do greatly appreciate everybody for being here. If you haven't already, definitely smash the like. The like does help support the channel. And let's go ahead and get started. Background music. Can't find the music that I want. Oh, here it is. Just found it. Let me know if y'all can hear it. It shouldn't be too overwhelming. But right now we're looking at crypto bubbles. And let's go ahead and see on the hourly, we have stuff coming up. Does that mean that it went down? Probably. We're going to look in just a moment. Let's go to the daily. Ooh, doggy. Look at this. We have some that are up, some that are down. What does this mean? This means that we might want to kind of hold off a little bit on our trading. You know, maybe these pumped and now they're coming down as a retrace. Maybe these dumped and then maybe they're coming up for a slight little pump. So one thing that you do not want to do, in my opinion, none of this is financial advice. You never, in my opinion, want to chase a pumping coin, because they're going to do what exactly what you want to do. Buy low, sell high. So by the time you enter, more than likely, it's going to come down. If you want to find any entries on any of these coins, let me know in the chat. I will go ahead and put that on there for coins to watch. We do have our trusty notebook right here, and I'll write them down. And let's see if we can all make money together, whether it's longing or shorting. Let's go to the liquidation heat map really quick. I like doing this to see where the liquidity is at. I'm going to refresh the page just for good measures. We're on the 24-hour time frame right here. We have some liquidations up top. 40 million right at 104. We have 40 million again, 104.7, and a lot of other liquidations up top. For the bottom, ooh, man, this is really, really hot. The hotter it is, the brighter it is. The brighter it is, the more liquidations. How do we know this? We come over here to the guide, and we can see that the brighter it is, the higher the liquidation levels. The lower, not so much. So here we do have a lot right down here, all stacked up, really, really tight. Same thing with up top. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. Let's see if we can get some more information. Man, look at that. Which way is it going to go? Is it going to go down or is it going to go up? This is a question that I get asked a whole bunch. And the way we look at this, nobody knows. However, one thing we do know, it cannot go up unless it breaks these levels or these levels. It's impossible. Same thing with, it can't go down unless we break these levels. So this is why we trade level by level. Let's see who's getting wrecked. Oh my gosh, let's see who's getting wrecked. Right now we do have, it's literally neck and neck. 1 hour, who's getting wrecked? Pretty much even. So this means it's flipping and flopping. 4 hour, we had longs get liquidated. Ooh man, 55.93 million. So this just means that we had a nice little dump. 12 hour, we had longs getting annihilated. 24 hour, pretty much neck and neck. So as you can see here, it's kind of going sideways, and then it's going to make a decision and dump really quick or pump really quick, just so that the market makers can make their money. This is how they make it. They pump it and they dump it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let us look at Bitcoin. Before we do that, oh yeah, I had to reboot my computer a few times, literally a few times. Let's see here. Let's go down the list of who we got in the chats. Of course, let's see here. Everybody who's in here, put a 1 in the chat. Everybody who is in here, put a 1 in the chat. I would love to give you a shout out. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin first. We do our analysis on Bitcoin. Which way is the direction going? Then from there, we're going to go and look at your coins. This was something that I was doing on CCM, Crypto Coin Mindset. We just came from over there. And we go live there every Monday. For myself, I go and Mondays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then, of course, on Fridays, check us out too. Now, this is only when I'm there. So definitely follow Crypto Coin Mindset. But this is when I'm there. And on Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is when we just kind of kick back. We talk about crypto, we talk about life, we talk about everything, movies, music. There was a huge giveaway last Friday in reference to gold backs, and just, man, it was just great. It was great. And if you missed it, don't worry. Just like the coins, if you miss it, don't worry. There's going to be another opportunity. Now, granted, do we give away? Are there giveaways every single Friday? No. But it's a great place to hang out. And then you can get surprised just for being a loyal viewer, sometimes with giveaways. So that's, hopefully you were one of the viewers, and every viewer that was on that did a comment, every single one of them got a free gift. They were all winners, which is amazing. Man, it's so crazy. See here, we got Dylan in the house. Thank you, Dylan, for being here. We have Wes. Thank you, Wes. Appreciate you. Wes was one of the big winners. Congrats, Wes. Appreciate you, man. So happy for you, man. So happy for you. We have David Brumbelow in the house. Mr. Brumbelow, what's up, man? So here, going down the list really quick, going down the list. We have Foo's Money says, I made a big mistake yesterday. So here's the thing. This is what I love about a community, because one, you're not alone. And you can beat yourself up when you're trading alone, when you're doing this all by yourself. Man, what am I doing wrong? I can't get it. Everybody on the YouTube and everybody on the whatever groups that you may be in, or maybe you're just looking at people on Twitter or X, and everybody's winning. And you're like, man, what am I doing wrong? The benefit of being in a community is you can hear other people's stories. And let's see what Foo's Monkey says. I made a big mistake yesterday. Bought Pepe. It went up. It was in the green, and then it pulled back. Hit my stop. Thought I cashed out. Turns out I only sold a tiny fraction instead of the whole bag. So here's, whenever there's a problem, we always want to find a solution. For me, the solution, because this used to happen to me too, but not so much selling a portion of it, just it getting skipped. And sometimes your stop loss will get skipped. Let's say we enter the coin, we had our stop loss right here, price is doing this number, and it just dumps really hard. when you sell it here, because this is your stop loss, because it dumps so fast, in order for this to complete your sell, it's going to be selling, and it's actually higher than what current people are buying at. So this is why your stop loss gets skipped. So what I do is I set an alert where my stop loss is at on Trading View. And I also said, sometimes I'll set an alert if it's happened before on that exchange or on that coin. I'll set an alert higher than my stop loss and an alert on my stop loss. As it dumps, I see that my alert went off. I go and I check and say, man, I'm gonna get stopped out. I don't move the stop loss. Then it stops me out, but I notice on the exchange that I'm still in the trade. So what do? I cancel my order and I do a market sell. I just want to get out because I don't know how far this is going to dump. It could dump 40, 50% more than what I was anticipating. So problem, solution, what I would recommend, put alerts. Set alerts above your alert, set alerts above your stop loss, and set an alert on your stop loss. That way you check your exchange and you do market sell. So hopefully that helped out. And again, with any kind of problem or something that went wrong, we always want to find a solution. That's just learning. And we're always learning. Every single day we're learning. Let's see here. See, Dylan says, could we go over how to find order blocks? Yeah, definitely. So we would do that. So order blocks. Now this is part of market structure for everybody in the VIP group that I have. We do have videos covering market structure, order blocks, fair value gaps, all that fun stuff. If you're not in the group, then whenever we're doing these live streams, ask questions. And I would never say, oh, well, you have to join my group, which here it is, in order for me to tell you that. No, I have videos in the group, yes, but just ask me here. This is a yearly membership. You get 1 month for free. You have access to me. That's the biggest thing. And then the call outs and the setups and the moving up and videos with thought process on just pretty much everything, active trades, inactive trades, what I'm looking at, constant updates on our trades. But do you need this to learn how to trade? No. Join me every day. I show you for free. This is only if you want access to me and our setups. So that is that. Reach out to me, trade_intuition. But we will definitely go over order blocks. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. See here. Now I'm getting a thorough beatdown. Yeah. So let's look at Pepe. We'll look at Pepe as one of our coins to see if maybe you can possibly enter, or if we should just get out. And again, none of this is financial advice. So here. Got lots of ones, lots of ones. What's up, Al? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Thank you, Sam, for being here. Yep, I can attest. Let's see. Yep, I can attest to that as a winner. Yeah, man, so proud of you, man. And just for being there. We got Bob in the house. What's up, Bob? Appreciate you. Let's see here. D-Lung, what's up, man? Appreciate you greatly for being here. Thank you, guys. Let's see here. See here. T.I. Joe. Let's see here. All is well here. I hope you're doing well also. So I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. And not just so much from the trades, just the community, you know, just being around like-minded people. It's very funny. Like, you may be in crypto, but your spouse or your significant other or your kids or your co-workers, it's like religion. They don't want to talk about it. You know, yes, you're doing great, or they'll normally talk to you about it when they know Bitcoin's gone down, and by a lot. So how's that Bitcoin doing? How's your portfolio doing? They only talk about it when you're hurting. And that's what people do. But in a community, we're all for each other. You know, we're literally supporting each other, because trading is very psychological. It is. And I talk about the psychology of trading pretty much all the time. So you go into the list. Let's see here. Hey, we got Porky in the house. What's up, Porky? Now, Porky does have a channel, and I was going to put him on my stream deck, but I had to reboot my computer like literally 3, maybe 4 times. So there's a few people that I absolutely love. One of them is Road Dogg Crypto. Road Dogg is an absolute beast. Love the dude. He's a little bit different. And when I say different, as far as he has a turkey on his face. Very funny, very entertaining. I go to him more so for the entertainment. He has different voices, different characters, just funny dude. Absolutely love this guy. And this is his channel. So definitely subscribe to him. Let him know that I sent you. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But he's really good at what he does. And if you want to go for, I call them poop coins, but you can make money. If you want to, because he has a different audience. If you want to find coins that could make you a lot of money, not financial advice, but a higher risk, higher reward, I would strongly recommend watching him. And not only that, but he covers other coins, you know, Solana, Sui, Bitcoin, all that other good stuff. So definitely check him out. Then, of course, we have Piper Academy. We'll just go over the really top ones. We have Piper Academy. If you're not subscribed to him, definitely recommend you do so. Same thing, let him know that I sent you. This dude, man, kills it. Really smart guy. And, of course, he has a lot of shows. So definitely check out his network. Great guy. Definitely check him out. I can't, man, if I get on talking about him, I'll just keep on. This one as well. We're not going to go through all of them, but here we have Crypto Coin Mindset. This is the one I was talking about in reference to just, you know, knowing the market, knowing about crypto, knowing the history. He has BC Poor Corp on there. This dude right here is so incredibly smart. Oh my gosh. So definitely check him out. He's got a lot of great things. Man, I just keep on talking about him. Meet Damien. We have Porky. So this will be the last one. I know I'm doing a lot of shout outs, but Porky is, I love this dude. This dude is very straightforward. And that's one of the things that I really loved about him. As soon as I saw him, I was like, this guy tells it how it is. And he'll tell you whether you like it or not. This is what I think is going to happen. And he kills it. He's an absolute beast. So definitely check out my buddy Porky. We're getting the subscribers up there, and he's doing this. You know, hopefully our members can also go to subscribe to him. Our YouTube subscribers, subscribe to him, follow, make sure the notification bell's on. Dude kills it. And he goes live nightly Eastern. I want to say like 10, 11 ish, sometimes 12 Eastern. But definitely follow him. He's another great. All right, moving on. And of course, follow me. Now, I have videos, guys. I have videos that'll show you how to trade since we're here. Bitcoin dominance. This was, I edited this out. It took about an hour or so to edit this out. Definitely watch this video. It explains Bitcoin dominance, what it means when it goes up. Same thing with Bitcoin. And what I do is I simplify everything. So this is a great video. This is another great video that teaches you. This is another great video that teaches you. Of course, I do have member videos. If you want to help support the channel, become a member. If you want to help to support the channel even more, become a VIP member. So there you go on that. All this, running this as a business is very costly. Very costly. Most of y'all don't know that, but it's costly. We have other videos that show you how to trade. And if you want to just jam out, here's a keyboard warrior that was trying to talk trash about me and my setups and how he's still waiting for it to be simplified. Because I make trading simplified. I really do. Support resistance. And he was kind of talking trash. He said he wasn't, but he was. He was taking jabs at me, my trading style, everything. If he has to join the group in order to learn. It's like, no, man, obviously you're not watching my channel. I show you, I answer questions, and I encourage you to ask questions. But this song right here is about keyboard warriors. Very funny song. If you have not watched it, watch it, smash the like, leave a comment on all the videos, because that helps promote the channel. It really does. All right, moving on. Moving on. Close it out. Let's go. Let's go ahead and continue on. In my case, I clicked the wrong button and yeah. Now that's another thing. Problem solution. Take your time. I've been rushed before. Take your time, double check everything before you hit submit. There's times where I punch in the wrong number. So what I like to do is I like to copy and paste, but some exchanges don't allow you to do that. So I have to double check a whole bunch. Going down the list, hey, we got Crypto Princess in the house. Oh crap, I forgot. Crypto Princess in the house. This is really difficult. Oh, so difficult. But Crypto Princess, appreciate you for being here. That is her royal entrance. So thank you so much for that. Thank you guys for smashing the like. See here, if you've don't much trading, you've done it. Yeah, fat finger, yeah, same thing. I've done that quite a bit too. Or just being a rush. So here we got Mario in the house. What's up, Mario? So I encourage questions, guys. The questions, they do two things. One, it validates that I know what I'm talking about, because you do not want to follow somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about. And how do you know that? Well, if they stumble or if they kind of dance around the question, like, and if they, like for me, if you ask me a question and I don't know it, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know it, but we'll find it out together. We'll research it. Let's go. So one, it verifies that I know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of mentors out there, especially who sell stuff. They don't want questions. They'll answer the questions if you join their group. I'll answer it right now. I don't need to get rich off of the members to be rich. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. And for that reason, I encourage questions. And two, it will help not only you, but maybe other traders that don't know to answer that, to ask that question, or don't even know to ask it, don't know how to ask it, or maybe they're afraid of it. So I know I said that twice because a lot of people are afraid. Let's see here. Community is what it's all about. Yep. I'm not here for the crypto. Yep. And like Brumbelow, he knows how to trade. There's a lot of traders in here that know how to trade, and they're here just to support. Matter of fact, I got that comment yesterday. I forgot whose live stream I was on, but they said, man, Trading Tuition, I see you on a bunch of streams that I'm starting to go to. You know, you're really involved in the crypto. And I said, I'm just here to show support, you know, and I don't pop in and pop out. I don't do that. There's a lot of people who do that, but you know, they're really busy. Granted, I'm very busy as well, but I am a true supporter. If I'm in your stream, if I show up, you better believe I'm going to be there through the entire stream, because I know that helps with your engagement. I know that helps with your watch time hours. I know that helps with everything. So what I'll do is I'll have it on my other monitor, and I'm always doing other things. Joe, can we just get on with the show? Yes, we can. But I'm doing my charts. I'm doing the group. I'm doing like updates. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. But I have you in the background and I'm listening, so that if you ask me a question, or if you, hey, Trading Tuition, are you still here? Boom, right away. Yeah, I'm still here, man. And there's times where I'll have 2 or 3 that I'm on, because they're all live at the same time, but I'll all have the volume lower, not muted, but lower, so they don't compete with each other as far as volume goes. And I'm doing all these other things, and I'm commenting, and I'm doing it because I know it helps. So I strongly recommend, if you can, definitely support us all. Like, we all need to support. There's some good people out here, guys. There are some good people out here. It's just so amazing that the bad ones, they get all the views. They really do. And I've been really good. I'm not looking at my views, because that was a few days ago. I looked at my views and I was like, you know what? I'm out. See ya. Bye. And I left, because I have, like, I'm literally stopping my day so that I can do this. I want to make you money, guys. And the only way the only thing that encourages me is when I see the likes, when I see the comments just stacking up, and they're not from all these spammers. When I see, you know, engagement, that encourages me to make more of these videos. Without it, I don't need to. I just go back to trading. But I want to show you how to trade. I want to show, oh, Joe, you think you're it? No, I don't. But I'm giving you my everything. All I want, likes, comments. Share the video if you could. But just likes and comments. That's going to help get the word out. All right, moving on. It's here. Sometimes mistakes aren't technical or emotional. They're just plain old, yeah. 100%. 100%. Going down the list really quick. See, anyone else screen frozen? Oh no, my screen's not frozen. See here, much respect to Piper. Yep, 100%. Stream is okay over here, good. Okay, working now. We got James in the house. What's up, James? Appreciate you guys for being here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the show. Joe, you've gone 35 minutes. I know. Man, I really have gone that much. Good Lord. All right. Yes, support for Joe, 100%. Yeah. Like, comment. Watch my videos, guys. Watch my videos. Watch all of my videos again. If you've seen them, watch them again. Leave another comment or two, because that really does help support the channel. And like, I'm giving all this information for free. You don't have to join my group. You join my group if you want access to me. I'm not holding anything back. You do not have to join my group to get the information. All I'm asking, like, comment. Man, if you can't do that, ooh, Joe, you're about to say something horrible. I'm looking in your eyes right now. If you are getting all this content for free, and Joe, you're gonna lose customers, or not customers, viewers. Hear me out. If you cannot like my videos and comment on my videos that I'm giving you free content, you do not deserve to make money. Joe, that's horrible. Is it really? I'm giving everything. I'm literally showing you how to turn dirt into gold. I literally am. And if you cannot comment and like, man, that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. You don't deserve money. Just telling you right now. Like, pay it forward. Joe, that was very ugly and dark. I'm just letting you know. I mean, that's the truth. It really is. If you can't, you don't deserve it. All right. And here, I'm trying to make everybody money. This is why I do what I do. You know, you don't have to, you know, why can't I delete this? You don't have to join anything of mine. Just participate. Help me get the word out. That's all I'm asking for. All right, moving on. Joe, puppies, kittens, laughing, mood exchange. All right. Yeah, but I see it all the time. I go, and I don't even want to go into the videos. I go in the videos like, oh, okay, bye, gone. All right, moving on. 4-hour time frame. What do I think is going to happen? I think we're going to come down. I think this is going to be our top and potentially a rollover. Now, I did enter a short. Right now, I am at a 5% loss. Not a problem. If we come back up here, I will add to my short. And what I'm thinking is we might roll over. I want to see if I've lost anybody. I'm not looking at the numbers. Let me know if you agree with my thought process as far as, you know, I mean, it's simple. Just like and comment. Put a 1 if you agree, or put a 0 if no. I should just do this for free and you don't have to do anything. And it's okay if you put a 0. It's okay. I just want to know how many 1s and 0s I get. That way, kind of gauge what I do. All right, here we go. Let's see here. So on the 4-hour time frame, we do have the price where it went up and to the right, up and to the right, and then up. And right now, potentially double top. We never know. Until after the fact. Now, how do we know this double top is valid? When it breaks the neckline. When it breaks this area of support or this pivot, this is when we can see, oh, this was a double top. Right now, we don't know. Right now, it could come down. Let's draw this out. It could come down in here and then come up and then do something like this. And then now what traders might see, oh, look right here. Oh, we have a pennant. Oh, we have a pennant to the upside. Okay. But if it breaks down, well then, okay, well, we're coming down. But I don't see patterns. Well, I mean, I do see patterns. I see support resistance levels. That's what I see. Let me check to see if we have any zeros. We have a few ones. Thank you guys. Yeah, in my opinion, I mean, that's the least y'all can do. The least. Just help support the channel. Get the name out there. But we have all these people who are clapping around. Who else joined it? Who else did this and blah blah? And we're up and always have a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and then they sell like right away. And those people, I mean, they're killing it, and they're duping. And I'm not mad that they're killing it. It's that they're duping new traders. All right, I'm gonna stop. Let's see here. And then I voice it, and I've noticed this. My network. This was my network, and then I'm making friends, I'm growing my network, and these people know other people, and these people know other people. And then once I start talking about a particular person who has a huge network and is very charismatic, I'm not gonna lie, I would buy a used car from him. Not gonna lie, that's how charismatic he is. And once I started talking about him and what he does, my network got smaller and smaller and smaller. And now it's literally this small, literally, because I am trying to prevent people, or at least warn them about certain grifters. What's a grifter? A very charismatic, smooth talking person who literally scams you. And my network has gotten so small. You've seen it here. I mean, where are all the people who used to be here that used to be regulars? Well, I don't see me. I haven't changed my time. I don't see them anymore. Not only that, but the people who used to give me shout outs, they don't give me shout outs anymore. You know, go figure. This space is very political. Very political. Let's see here. Steve says, what timeline you on? It says it right here. 4 hour time frame. In addition to that, it says it right here too. 4 hour. I'm on the 4 hour. I appreciate you for being here, Steve. Appreciate you. So I do think that we are potentially about to roll over now. I did think that here as well. What makes this thought process valid and invalid? Well, if we would have broken this level, my thought process of coming down would be valid. If we break this level when we were here, then it becomes, look at that, resistance. Now my thought process is invalid. Then it broke this level. Okay, am I going to get a valid to the short again? Here, look at this level. This is on the 4 hour time frame. Now we're on the 4 hour time frame, and this would be step one of the short. This would be step two of the short. And every step we take, every move we make, wait a minute, every step is a confirmation. It's leading to the strength of the thought process. If we would have broken this and closed, well then now more than likely our shorts will play out. If we would have broken this, then there's a really high chance that our shorts are going to play out. Did this happen? Nope. Instead, when we were here, we broke. Okay, fine. We're thinking, okay, let's go short again, because we never know. We are literally at the mercy of price action. Then it breaks this level. Okay, now we're thinking long again, but this time this is step one. Step two is here, or you can call it phase two or whatever you want to call it. And then sure enough, now we go to the upside. Price, once we understand that, no matter what the indicators say, bullish divergence, bearish divergence, point of control, high volume node, low volume node, value area high, value area low, moving averages, doesn't matter. Anything is at, or rather everything is at the mercy of price action. Price dictates what the indicators show. Once we understand that, we can focus mainly on price action, looking at the indicators for confirmation. So that's really important. A lot of people do it the other way around. Hey, we got Get Your Game On. What's up, buddy? What's going on? So happy you're here, guys. Ryan Adams. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So you got Steve in the house. Can you see it on the watermark? Yeah, so we got watermark on. All right, very good. So again, guys, ask me questions. Ask me questions. This is going to verify that I know what I'm talking about, and hopefully help other people who may not know that question to ask it, or maybe they might be embarrassed. So here, there's only two types of questions. One, ones that we had ourselves, or two, haven't thought of yet. There are no dumb questions. There is no third category. So ask questions. All right, moving on. So I do think that we might roll over. We do have a potential double top. Notice my words: potential, might, can, possible, chance of, probability. I never say it will do this or it has to do this. If you're watching somebody who does that, be very careful, because they're giving you a bias of what will happen Price can do whatever it wants. It's kind of like that. I'm not going to go into that story. All right, here we go. Moving on. So right now, I do think we're going to roll over. And in order, why do I have these? Oh yeah, these are my zones. So this, let's go ahead and just make this official. So we'll do this right here. So this is, we have two ranges. Let's see here. Sam says, do you have a platform for copy trading? No, I've never done that. I've never really thought about doing that. I probably should. I probably should do that. But no, I've never done it. I don't know if, I mean, I'm on several different platforms. The one I'm using now more so is Blowfin. I don't know if they have a thing for copy traders. I don't know. Never tried it. But in my opinion though, man, I really want y'all to learn. Like when I give these setups and everything, I just don't give you the setup. I'm teaching along the way. Because my goal, my true goal is to make you money. That's my true goal. Now, if my true goal was to sell my group so I could show you how to trade, or, I mean, that'd be a completely different story. But it's not. My goal is to teach you. And I think copy trading, I mean, it's good in a sense because you don't have to think about anything. But it's bad in a sense because it continues to, what's the word I'm looking for? Enable you. And I don't want, I want to teach you. I want to change your life. I want you to be able to help others. I want you to teach your family, your friends, your coworkers how to trade so that they can get out of, working 9 to 5, whether it's stocks or crypto. That's my goal. I mean, can you imagine it? If you learn how to trade, you showed your family how to trade, your kids showed their friends how to trade. That's my vision. Let's see here. And this says, they do have a copy trading option. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But never tried. Yeah. See, I have a hard time. Most of my trading is on my phone. I've traded on my phone, but I do setups on the computer first, and then my alerts will go off on my phone. I'll check it and then I'll enter. I mean, it's really no different, but I don't like charting on my phone. I'll enter on my phone, but even there, I mean, you can fat finger it. So it's kind of, it is what it is. All right, moving on. But here, I do think we're going to come down, and my confirmation will be the break of 103.127. Then we'll see what it does here. Does it go, what does, what's his face say? Bing bong or ping pong or whatever he says. Just, bouncing here and then come down. And then the true test is this 101.630. This is the true test of potential shorts starting to play out and really, really nice. We were in a long, we're still in it. We're still in one long. We got stopped out of another one that we were trying, kind of higher risk, but stopped out. That's what happens. You win, you lose. You win, you lose. And it's because, this happened right here. No. It happens. But this is why we have our stop losses, because we're managing our risk. Now, one thing I do want to talk about, we're going to get into these setups in just a second. If you have any other coins, we'll take 2 more, because I know I'm talking a bunch. We'll take 2 more coins or 2 more suggestions if y'all want. If not, then that's fine. We'll just do Pepe. But we're going to go over order blocks, and we'll go over order blocks on the Pepe chart. But one thing that I do want to point out, only risk 1% of your portfolio. When I first heard that, I was thinking, man, I'll be trading with nothing. Let's say I only have $100 in my account to trade. And I use this because it's easy for math. I'm horrible at math. 1% of this is you're risking $1. This is risk. Now, this does not mean I'm trading with $1. This means wherever I put my stop loss, and let's say I put my stop loss right here. And for me to risk $1, because all I have is 100 in this account, maybe my margin is $70 or $30. But now let's say I'm doing leverage, a 4x leverage, a 20x leverage, a 30x leverage. Now my margin is only $7 or $10, whatever the math would be. Again, I'm bad at math, whatever the math would be. So I'm actually trading, let's say this is with $7 and I'm using a 20x leverage, but I'm only risking $1. Well, let's say this is a 40x leverage and this is $2 that I'm doing or whatever. Then I'm only risking $1. So the amount of leverage doesn't matter. The amount of risk is what matters. This I teach all the time, especially in my group, but it's, you know, here as well, because my goal is to protect your money. And this is not sexy. Fine. You don't want to do 1%. Well, then do 2%. But just know that the higher up you go, let's say you're like, you know what? I'm going to risk 10% every time I trade. You only have 10 times of holy smokes. Wes, thank you, my man. Thank you very much for that super chat. Every super chat that I get, every YouTube membership that I get, it does help support the channel. And I am so grateful for that. So I appreciate you greatly. It keeps the lights on, guys. It keeps the lights on. So thank you very much. It encourages me to continue to do what I do. Thank you. So here we go. Let's say you did 10%. You can only lose 10 times and then your entire account is gone. I don't like those odds. You know, you don't want to lose, but you will lose. You're going to win, you're going to lose. Doing 1% is not sexy. You know, when you win a little bit, but when you lose a little bit. Keeps you in the game. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this. Go here to here. And this risk management is very, very important. Now, could you trade with more money? Sure. If you have an expendable amount of income coming in, let's just say you can put $200 every week from your paycheck. Well, then you have money coming in all the time. And it's literally gambling, but you can do that. Versus, let's say you only have $20 you can put from your check or your work, and you can only do $20 a week or a month. Well, that $100 is more valuable to you than $100 to somebody who can be putting in 100 every 7 days. This 100 is nothing to them. This 100 to you or somebody who has very little income to put in here, this is like $100,000. So again, it's all relative to basically the size of the steeple. Who knows that reference? It's actually your steeple, but I changed it. Who knows the reference to that? If you do, put it in the comments. We got Wes saying, hey, Steve. Yeah, I go live every day, Monday through Friday. And on the stream, we show you how to trade. I'm not in it to make money off of you, like all the other people, where they will show you how to trade, but you got to pay them. How to do that? Now, I have a group, but this is if you want access to me and the setups and everything else, but you don't need this. Like, I show this to everybody. Now, I have a lot of members in the group that value what I do. They see all the updates that I do on the current market. I'm on these charts all day, man. Like, there's times where I'm seeing the market turning or the start of the turn, and I'm warning the people, I'm warning my members, hey guys, I'm noticing this and this and this, and I think it's going to come down. And then sure enough, a few hours later, right, everything starts coming down. But they were notified because I was watching it. I don't party. I don't go out. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. All I have is this. This is my life. So if you want to join the group to leverage your time, I give you that option. I have nothing to sell you. It's if you want it, there it is. Trade_intuition. Let me know if you want more information. All right, moving on. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, moving in. We got K Diggity in the house. All right, so let's get started, guys. I do think we're gonna roll over. I already do. We'll see. And I'm actually gonna set an alert right here. And of course, now my members, they got this information several hours ago, but I'm going to put an alert right here. And I actually told them too, hey, I'm going short right now. Here's my stop loss. Here's my stuff. So this one, let's see here. We'll set the alerts. And then for the alert, I'm just going to put short question mark. It's always a question mark. It's never a statement. And even subliminally, subliminal. Oh my gosh. Can y'all say that word? Maybe it's because my tongue's half gone. I don't know. Can't do it. I'm gonna blame it on my tongue being half gone. Subliminal. Shoot, man. That word. Even then, I'm having it as a question mark. Because if I just put short, exclamation point, or short, that's more of a statement. And it may be to where it's like, oh, well, that's short. No. Question mark. Let's look at this. You know, could it bounce up and now travel in this range? Possible. Speaking about ranges, let's do this really quick. Let's go from here to here. So right now we're currently underneath our point of control, POC. All this says is where there was the most volume, and you can see it, not really. You can see it with this. See that? There's the most volume right there. And we came up right to it and got rejected. Came up right to it and it got rejected. And now it's coming down. So points of control, I do show them, or I do treat them as some forms of support resistance, but I'll treat this as like a 6. For the VWAP, I'll treat that as, and these numbers always change. So, I mean, if you want, you can write them down. For as far as the strength, it is VWAP. I want to say, I'd say a 5, 6. For moving averages, there are 4. Yeah, there are 4. And it's just because those are averages of the price, candle body closes. This is where the activity was at. So this is why it's higher on the strength scale. What's above a 6, Joe? Nothing. Nothing's above a 6. And the only magnets is here on TradingView. There are no magnets in crypto. There are no magnets as far as indicators. The only magnet is a tool, and it's right here. This is the only magnet. So if you ever hear anybody say this acts like a magnet, I want to say that's better than saying it is a magnet. There's no magnets. So whenever I think of the word magnet, I think of a bias. It's going to go there. Now, whenever I say we have a higher chance, probability of price coming to this area, since there was a lot of volume here, we could come up here. This would be an area of interest. That is way down here versus it acts like a magnet. So that's just my thought process. There are a lot of people that I really love watching, and they say, oh yeah, this acts like a magnet. Man, you have to explain it, because to anybody who's new, they're going to say, oh, it acts like a magnet. It's going to go up to it. Here is where the most volume was, buying and selling. So we have a higher probability that the price might come up to it. If it goes above it, great. Hopefully it can find support off of this level where there was a lot of activity and then continue up. Notice how that sentence and that thought process is completely different than, this acts like a magnet. It'll probably come up to it and then bounce off of it because it's support. You notice the difference in the sentence structure? You notice the difference in the thought process? The second one was saying as it definite. It is going to go up. It will bounce. Versus it might, it could, chance of, probability. All right. Anytime, hope to see y'all around. All right, very good. So let's go and get started, guys. I know we've been just jibber jabbering. Yo, you've been doing all the talking. What's up, man? Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It's just, that's what I do. All right, here we go. Ooh, doggy. Man, you must have been in a very high leverage coin. I mean, very high leverage, because this barely came down. Do I think it's going to come down? Sure do. When would I enter a short? When it breaks this level. So let's just kind of break this down. Now notice this was a chart setup. Now whenever I do these setups, I give you the exact moment when to enter. I give you the exact thought process when to enter, because you will make money, not financial advice. You will make money watching this channel, hands down. I give you everything. Mario says, markets are the ocean. We are the surfers. Let's see, then only thing we can do is wait for the correct wave and surf to, yes. That's, Mario, I don't know if you know this, but I actually make songs. I make music. And I am going to use this analogy, and I'm going to credit you in the analogy. So this is right here. I'm going to save this. I have another song that I made. I still need to post it. But yeah, the markets are like the ocean. We're the surfers. I love it. So be looking out for that. And if you don't know, guys, I do have a bunch of my songs everywhere you can find music. And just, you know, Alexa, play songs by Trade Intuition. That's all you gotta do. And then usually it pulls me up. Or anywhere, really. All right. But I'm gonna make a song about that. I like it. All right. Let's see here. So here the thought process was, the alert must go off first. Once the alert goes off, the 4-hour candle must close above this white line. Let's see here. Alert went off, 4-hour candle closed. Now, would I have entered? No. Oh, here's another thing about me. One, I don't say what I would have done. I'm not a replay millionaire. I'm not a woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda trader. We would have done this and we could have done this. Would I have entered this trade? No way. No way. Why? Joe, it went up. Once again, I'm not like all the other mentors that are out there that are trying to sell you a course. Again, this is not for sale. I'm not selling you anything. I would not have entered here because look, our alert went off. Look at this huge move. Look at these huge candles. Look at these candles. Look at the price action. Look at the movement. And then just to have an extremely high pump, I'm thinking this bad boy's coming down. I'm not entering this trade. I'm thinking alert went off. I get alerted. Oh, it's going to probably come down to here. Then maybe do something like this. This is what I teach. I teach in the moment of the trade while everybody else teaches you after the fact. Matter of fact, if the price would have come down, all these mentors, look at this. We have a long wick reversal and the price came down. But I guarantee it, because they see what happened, the price went up. They are not going to talk about this wick. I guarantee it. I show you in the moment of the trade versus what everybody else does. They show you after the fact. I guarantee it. I bet my whole $14. I tell everybody I have $14 because everybody in crypto loves to brag how much money they have. Yeah, I just sold 32 Bitcoin and now I'm waiting for the bottom. Great, man. Let me do the math in my head real quick. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm over here struggling. I gotta buy a pack of hot dogs and cut them up into slivers of 4 so I can make each one of those a hot dog with, you know, stale old bread. No, the bread will probably be gone because, well, that's all they have, or I have, or whatever it is. But so I'm just letting you know, guys, like those mentors are not going to tell you long wick reversal if the price goes up. They will only say it if the price goes down. I show you in the moment. This is what sets me apart from a lot of other people, in my opinion, and the fact that I have nothing to sell. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So would I have entered? No, I would have missed this. I would have had an alert down here and an alert up here. This alert goes off. I was like, holy smokes, this thing is, man, I'm ready to short. I'm ready to short this bad boy. I missed the long. Now I'm looking to short. Let me go into a 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. We see it stop here. So now my thought process on this, let's see here. Mario says, yes, I do know, buddy. I play the playlist quite often. Oh, thank you, man. Dude, you're the best. Mario has now become my new best friend. If y'all want to be my new best friends, make sure to follow me on all those platforms. Listen to the music, jam out to it, follow if there's a follow button or whatever it is, like if there's a like button, whatever it is. I have a lot of songs on there. I have more songs on there than on YouTube. But Mario, you just became my new best friend. Thank you, man. You're the best. All right, so what I want to do is I'm looking to go short. I missed the long. There's always an opportunity, guys, to go long, go short. I need the price to break this level. It came down, it created a pivot. This is what I teach. This is what I teach. None of my teachings change. I'm waiting for this now. Comes up, comes down, I'm waiting for it, and it doesn't go. And it comes up, and it goes. And what I don't want is I don't want to break this. If it breaks this, I could enter a long. However, it's high risk. Oh my gosh, it's so high risk. It pumped. How much did it pump? From way down here to all the way up here, 80%. It pumped 80%. Now, granted, why am I giving you all of this thought process? This applies to any coin. If you see a huge pump, like watch these videos, guys. Like I'm literally showing you how to turn dirt into gold. I am. I would not have entered this because it moved too much. Man, look at this. You have a higher likelihood of it coming down. And then it barely came down and it shot straight up. Would I enter here? No way. Because as soon as I enter, guess what's going to happen? It's going to come down. I don't know why my voice went up so high, but it's going to come down. And now, would I long this? No way. No way. We have a higher chance of it coming down. I need to break this level to go short. Now, I need to break this level to go short. Price comes down, comes up. You know, I don't want it to break this level, and it does again. What the heck's going on here? Should I long it? I'm thinking about longing now. I'm thinking about longing now because we could be going up from here. Who knows how much longer? We do have that very high chance of coming down. This just like with Bitcoin, we have a very high chance. Now, here's the thought process. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. I want to make sure I'm not putting you on to sleep. Put a 1 in the chat. If you're enjoying the content, smash the like. If you're awake, put a 1 in the chat. I really want to see who's still in here, who's engaging. I really appreciate you. And who's enjoying the thought process. Now, if you think this thought process is baloney, put a 0. Put a 0 and let me know why. Do not be a keyboard warrior and say, oh, I joined your group and I lost all this money. Really? I don't see you as a member. And what trades were you in? I've had a few scammers who see what I'm doing and see that I'm not getting rich off of my members, because I show you here that they try to discredit my teaching. So here, I'm thinking, man, shoot, man, I'm thinking about going long now. I'm watching it. I'm setting an alert here, and my alert goes off again. I'm entering. So here's my thought process. Fine. I'm entering here. It broke this level. My alert went off. Candle body closed above this level. I'm entering now. Now, granted, I know it went down, but in the moment of the trade, I don't know it went down. Everybody else that mentors, no, I would have waited for the support bounce here. Really? Would you have? What if this didn't come down? Would you say the same thing? No, you wouldn't. Believe me, you wouldn't. Because they're trying to show you that they know what they're doing. That's what they're trying, or they have a group to sell you. I'd enter here because there's a chance that we might come down to about here. I teach this because of this move. We might come down in here, but I want to at least get a bite. I want to get a nibble just in case we take off like we did here, just in case. and I'm going to have my lower bid here so that hopefully it comes down and instead it goes up. Ah, crap. This lower bid's not going to probably hit. And I do this all the time with my group. My lower bid didn't hit. It's okay. I'm in this one. I'll wait for a retrace. And I see your comment, DJ, and I'm going to answer that in just a moment. Then it comes down and it comes all the way to the area that I'm looking for a bounce. Now, hold on. Now, since it went up here, I'm looking for the bounce here. I'm looking for the bounce here. I don't want it breaking below this. I don't. Breaks below this, I get nervous. I get nervous because now it could go the other way, and I'll draw that out in just a second. It could come down here, then get a bearish retest along here, this level, then come down and then roll over. Stopped out. I get nervous if it does this. This is below the 618. This is my danger zone. This is everything that I teach. Now, let's see here. I'm thinking it's going to come down here first. It continues going up. So now I'm thinking it's going to come to right here. And it's perfect too. Price does come down. And it, oh crap. What's the percentage? Where's my stop loss? Okay. Okay. So if this was about 10%, I'd have my stop loss here. Maybe 15%, you know, if it was like 15% here, I'd have my stop loss. But since it's only 8, and this is a very nice support level, we see support, I will put it underneath this wick, which would be, give it a little bit of a breathing room. My max is 15%. So I'll go about here. Now, I'm doing this not because I see this, very important. I've shown this throughout the entire trade setup. I'm not doing this because I see this. I'm doing this because of, well, where I entered. Now price comes down, I'm getting a little worried. I'm looking for a bounce here. Price does bounce, comes up, awesome, comes back down. Coming down, we have a high chance of a bounce. We don't know. This could be where it now rolls over. This could be where it now does this. We had this bounce. We could be doing a complex head and shoulders. So this is everything that I'm looking at in the moment. It could come down. I'm going to add a little bit here. Normally I would add like the rest, 50% or whatever, but I'm only going to do 25% because I'm thinking it's going to roll over. I'm hoping it doesn't, but it might. And I'll put my other 25% up here if we break this. Again, we're in the moment of the trade. We don't know what's going to happen. And this is one thing that I strongly recommend everybody do. Do this exercise. Don't say, oh yeah, I'm going to enter here. I'm going to go all in right here because you see this. You do that, you're going to wreck yourself. You really are. Now, if you don't have the discipline to do this, that's fine. Go on a higher time frame. Go, squish it up if you want. Use the replay button. Pick a random spot. Then go to a lower time frame and see what you would have done. Now, granted, you wouldn't have all these drawings here. And just kind of play it out. Would you enter right now? I mean, it looks like it's bouncing. My thought process now, looking at this, from here to here, make sure your magnet tool's on. Went to the golden pocket. Looks like it's coming up. Possible. We had this huge run up and then this huge run up. It looks like we may be doing a parabolic move. Possible. Why not take a shot at it? Now notice my thought process is different because, first I saw all this stuff that already happened. And now I'm seeing this move right here. I've already gone over the thought process of, it could come down. I expect it to come down. And if it does, I'm just doing a little bit, taking a shot at it. But if I didn't do this replay and I saw all this, no, I wouldn't enter. I'd wait. To prove to you that, like, just because I see that it went up doesn't mean I'm going to enter. Here, I might. I'm going to take a shot. Just a little bit of money because I have a very high chance of it coming down and getting stopped out. And my stop will also be under the danger zone. And who knows, I get stopped out. I don't even know. Does it go from here or does it come down a little bit more? push play. Oh, it goes up from there. Okay. So let's go and cancel this. Cancel, yes. Okay. All right. So right now, would I think it's going to come down. I think we're doing a lower high. I think we're going to come down, maybe into the zone before, but I think we're going to do a higher low though. So let me get rid of these. Joe, you still haven't answered the question about order blocks. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Okay, man, we're over time too. DJ Next says, thanks for the analysis on Chill Guide. Risk 300 to make 1K. Cheers, brother. Hey, there you go. And if we're making you money and you want to, if you're not already, join the group. Like you get more setups, more callouts, freaking updates. Same thing with, and this goes for people who, especially who aren't in the group. If you're making money, you know, you want to see in the tip, send a tip. But you don't have to. But what I do recommend, and I suggest, and it's pretty much like a requirement, help me guys, help me. Special like, leave comments. All right. So for this one, I do think it's going to come down, and congrats to you, congrats. That I believe gets to this. Good job, man. Very nice. So here I do think that we're going to do this. Hopefully a higher low. Again, nobody knows. And then maybe this number. And then if it breaks above this. So these levels, they are levels of support resistance. If the price breaks below it and then breaks above, that shows a huge amount of strength for the price action because it was resistance. Got to bounce. Have a nice day. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, leave the order blocks for tomorrow. Thank you, man. The super chat has priority. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, yeah, we're already over our time too, but I'll go over order blocks like really fast, really fast. But here I do think that we are going to come down, do a higher low. This is all pretty much dependent on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin, for all of us, it just starts skyrocketing, well, then it changes the market, in my opinion. But right now we do have on the 1 hour time frame a lower high. We are breaking this level. We broke this level right here, and people who trade patterns, they may see a shoulder, which is ugly, a head and a shoulder. At this point, they're just making up stuff to come down to about here. I see this level. I see this level. I see this level. We're making higher lows. So I think we're going to come to here. That's what I think. Let's see here. What else do I see? We have a lower high. Anything else? Not really. Okay. One thing that okay, so what would make me think that this is not going, what would invalidate my thought process of it coming down first? If it breaks this level. If it breaks this level, we'll change the color. Well, then now it's fighting to attack this level and this level. TradeFly is live at the moment. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's go there right now. Let's go there right now. I know I was going to talk about order blocks, but let's see if we can ask him as far as order blocks. I try to support everybody. Y'all know that. And thank you for everybody supporting me. You guys are the absolute best. This is your homework, guys. Watch my videos. Smash the like. Do not go to the video, smash the like, leave a comment, and leave. That destroys the channel. That absolutely destroys the channel. Do not do that. Watch the videos. Learn from the videos. If it's giving you valuable content, make sure to let me know in the comments. You know, let me know what you liked about the video, which you might want more information on. Just let me know that stuff. But do not go there to leave a comment and then leave. That hurts. So we're gonna go to TradeFly, and let's go and save this. And that's gonna be the end of the show. We're gonna do a really quick song. We're not gonna go to an outro, but we're gonna play keyboard, the keyboard warrior song really quick. And oh, there was no super chat. The super chat, it was just somebody had made money on I don't see any super chats. Let me see. Oh, there was. Oh my gosh, West. Holy smokes, dude. I am so sorry. Thank you, Dylan. Dude, I am so sorry, man. Can we check out IO? That is a definite fail. Thank you. So this one, short, definite short. This one, it broke this level right here. This is on the 1 hour time frame. Man, I'm so embarrassed. We broke this level. And then once we retested the level, and then we broke this level. So here's level 1, or I need to make like certain words for this stuff, because you know how everybody has certain words and like, oh my gosh, they're using a word that sounds so smart and I've never heard that word before. I need to make a certain word for it. It needs to be, I need to ask chat GPT. So here we came down, retested this, broke this level, and then here's our confirmation. This is just making it stronger, level 1, level 2, and it's coming down to this level right now. We may see a bounce right now, but due to Bitcoin, I don't think it will. I think it's going to keep on coming down. And I mean, this is just a beautiful setup. It's just beautiful. Now, is it too late to enter this? Yes and no. No, because I think Bitcoin's going to come down, and if it does, it'll bring this to. But I think we might do something like this, and then here's when Bitcoin might turn, you know, because we have more time, or come down here. Thank you, Dylan, dude. You are a beast. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciate you. And West, appreciate you. I apologize for the very long delay, but I do want to thank you for the super chat. I do want to thank you for helping out the channel, and I should have read the comment instead of just thanking for the super chat, but I think it's going to come down. Now, the only thing that would invalidate this is if it breaks this level. Breaks this level, okay. And this is step 1. Step 2 would be this, and then now we're cooked. Of course, you know, hopefully your stop loss is here. I would move out my stop loss into profit, wherever that profit is, but that's what I would do. So hopefully that helped. Let's listen to Keyboard Warriors really fast, and then no outro, just Keyboard Warriors, and then we'll be going over there. So really fast.
It's trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen. Fanboy, think for yourself. Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Steal charts, nah, I draw the lines with grace. You trading on replay, stuck in last week's race. Luck ain't my game, I'm Fibonacci's air. Golden Riccios, boy, I'm breathing the clean air. You saying you're a fake with no facts to share. Love reading your comments, thinking I care. Fake gurus ban questions, they grift and they
That's funny. Fake gurus banning questions, and here I encourage them. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and end the show. Let's go and raid, trade, fly, and let them know it's a TI raid. Thank you guys so much. You're the best. Appreciate you. See ya.